Good morning. My name is Juliana, and I will be your chairperson for today's Dharma School service. Are there any visitors or new students and families here this morning? If so, welcome to our temple. Could those of you sitting near them help to find the proper pages for the sutras, gathas, and readings? Thank you. First, we'll have Sambu Jo on page 24 in the Big Book, followed by the Sutra Chanting Jusege on page 23 in the Little Book, or page 93 in the Big Book. The page numbers for the Sutra book will be displayed on the front screen and on your monitors at home, so please follow along.
생시원 어서겨만서 이여러진 것 일치나 정시적이 행동을게 이슈가에 벗어 오세 끌어보호 저보하이슈슈
No, no, yeah. No, no, it's correct. It takes a while. It should be good. Or stop the flow. You're not sure. It's like okay, yeah. That you? Yeah, that's me. Looks like the microphone is not as high. Oh, that's my fault.
Please rise to sing the Gatha in Lumbini's Garden, which is page 57 in the small Dharma School service book, followed by the Golden Chain, which is located on page 2 in the little book, or page 15 in the big book, under Golden Chain 1.
Softly blew the breezes on that glorious morn. In Lumini's garden,
The golden chain. I
I
am a link in Amita's
Amida's
golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I will keep my link bright and strong. I will be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will think pure and beautiful thoughts, say pure and beautiful words, and do pure and beautiful deeds. May every link in Amita's golden chain of love be bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Namo Amida Butsu.
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 Now we will have a Dharma lesson by Mr. Akizuki.
Please join me in Nembutsu and reciting, Gassho and reciting the Nembutsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Good morning. Welcome to this morning's service. Good to see you all here. And thank you for those also watching at home. So last month at the adult service, I talked about gratitude. And this month I'm going to talk about the same topic, but a little bit different approach to talking about gratitude. So Reverend Kenji Akahoshi, a retired minister from San Jose, he was assigned to San Diego and is back with us in San Jose. He talks about changing our focus from saying please. We say please a lot, right? Because we want different things. So please, wanting things, to emphasizing the thank you, to appreciating what we receive, what we appreciate, what we already have, right? We usually say thank you if somebody does something for us, opens us a door for us, gives us a gift, but there are other things to be thankful for: people, organizations, furniture, clothes, all kinds of things that we may take for granted. We should be grateful for them as well. So one of the exercises Akahoshi Sensei does when he has these study classes is he asks people to say, in their everyday life, say thank you for a modern convenience or modern something, a regular occurrence. He used as an example turning on a light switch, something we take for granted. We've all done thousands and thousands, maybe tens of thousands of times in our life, right? Turning on that light switch, but not thinking about that light that not too many years ago wasn't around for humans, right? Had fire to illuminate, right? But now we have light, and it just, you turn on the light, and all these, we can see, right? We can see in the darkness. He asked these people who are in the study class to do that in their lives for something that every day, say thank you, right? So I do this class for Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts, and I thought, oh, this is a kind of an interesting exercise. And I asked them to also do this. Don't be embarrassed, okay? So some of the Scouts are here. So I asked the Boy Scouts to do this, and Girl Scouts to do this. Something in their everyday life, say thank you. And then the next week, we talked about this. I asked, what do you thank you for? And some of them said thank you for like a ride to school, maybe that their older sibling or their parents. I guess, when this happens, maybe you say goodbye, but maybe do you say thank you? Yes, maybe not. But that's something that happens in their everyday life, right? That should be some gratitude for, right? Thanking whoever's giving them a ride to and from school. One of the other scouts said thank you for doors. A door, right? Think about that, door. Well, in human history, back when, maybe there weren't doors, right? If you lived in a cave or somewhere like that, there wasn't a door, it was open, right? And what do doors do for us, right? Doors keep us safe, keep people out, they keep us warm, they keep or maybe even cool, they keep the weather out, they give us privacy. So all of these things, a door, and we don't think about doors, right? That's, again, something that we've done maybe even more than a light bulb that we've done hundreds of thousands of times in our lives, depending on how old you are, maybe even millions, who knows. So another scout said, thank you for a bed. Again, something we take for granted, right? Have a comfortable bed with a comfortable mattress. Well, not too long ago in human history, people slept on maybe just a wood bench or something, or on a slab of rock, or on the ground, or on hay, or on leaves, or something like that. So again, a bed, the comfortable bed we have with a comforter and everything like that, that's a fairly new thing in the human history, right? So again, something we take for granted. Another scout said, thank you for turning on the shower, right? And again, that's something that wasn't always there. Back hundreds of years ago, if you wanted to take a shower, what would you do? Or bathe? You would have to go to maybe a lake or a river or stand under a waterfall, and it'd be cold. So now you could turn on the knob and you could have a hot shower. And again, we don't say thank you for that, and that's something to appreciate, right? One of the scouts said, I asked, well, what do you think about when you said about thank you? You thank you for this common occurrence. And one of the scouts says, it doesn't seem like it's enough. It doesn't seem like it's enough. And think about that. I thought that was a pretty profound thing to say. I don't think it's like it's enough to say just thank you. So I asked the scouts about that. Well, what do you think about that? I think what can we do about that? And then one of the scouts said, maybe we could do something for someone else in return. So kind of move it forward, right? So I thought that was a good thing that the scouts think. So not just we saying thank you. If it's not enough, do something good for somebody else. Spread that gratitude, spread that feeling of compassion and interconnectedness. Because I think this also shows that we are all interconnected to not just people, to things in our lives, right, that connect us. So again, Reverend Hoshi calls this shifting from please to thank you. And he says, and I agree with him, that if we get into this habit of saying thank you for these things, or thinking thank you for these things, we end up being happier. It's a more fulfilling life, I think, Again, everything is interconnected. Everyone is interconnected. Saying thank you is acknowledging that basic Buddhist beliefs, right, on interconnectedness. So you can say something else other than thank you. What would that be, do you think? They're thinking about it. What can we say? You can say Namo Amida Butsu, right? That's something you say. That's an expression of gratitude. Not just, it's for the expression of gratitude for the assurance of Amida Buddha that we all have a path to enlightenment. And also, thank you for the things that we have in our everyday lives. So maybe for the Dharma School students here, is there anything else that maybe you could say thank you to? For? Any other? Anything else? Come on. What's that? Baseball? Yeah. Yes. Baseball, that's something that if you play baseball, yeah, you appreciate that there's a sport that you could play and have fun, and you could watch it on TV, or you go to the games. So again, yeah, thankful for having baseball in our lives, right? That's a good one. Anything else? Yes. Trees. What do trees do? Give us wood, give us shade, help turn carbon dioxide into into oxygen. So trees. Anything else? Well, those are good things. So maybe parents, you could maybe do this exercise with your children and just say thank you for a while. Oh, somebody else wanted to say something. Yes. Inventions? Yeah, inventions. Inventions happen all the time, and we should be thankful for them because new things are being invented all the time, and they help modern conveniences like the microphone here and everything, right? Your cell phone, your smartwatch, your laptop, all these are pretty, like, believe it or not, and you're too young for this, in my lifetime, a lot of these things, smartwatch and a cell phone and a laptop, couldn't imagine those kind of things, right? So thankful for all those things. So just think about that in your everyday life, that there are so many things to be thankful for. And say thankful or think thankful, think thank you, think Namo Amida Butsu for all those things. So please join me in Gassho and reciting them Butsu again. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.
Thank you, Mr. Akizuki. Please rise to sing the Gatha Farewell on page 45 in the Little Service Book, followed by the Promise located on page 5 in the Little Book, or page 15 in the Big Book.
Our school is over for another day. Let us gather round the shrine, bow our heads and say, thank you, teacher, for your help. Thank you, everyone. Buddha's love will So we'll meet again next week. Won't you take good care? Let us try to do what's right, always kind and fair. We shall spread the happiness faith in Buddha brings. Now it's time to say goodbye till we meet again. Namu Amida Butsu, sing this fine refrain. Namu Amida Butsu, sunny day or rain. Namu Amida Butsu, in faith remain. Namu Amida Butsu, till we meet again.
We thank the Buddha for showing us the way of freedom. We will endeavor to walk in his noble path every day of our lives. Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you to Rinban Sakamoto, Reverend Mikame, Reverend Jones, Mr. Akizuki, Mrs. Tanabe, organist Ms. Tsuchimoto, and AV coordinator Mr. Onishi. Are there any announcements?
Good morning, everybody. I know this is a very busy Sunday, but we are still having our soul line dancing class. So hopefully you can come and join us, okay? Okay.
Good morning. You know, what Mr. Akizuki was talking about is not so far-fetched. One of the pleasures that my older brother got was because I was born, my mom insisted that we move into a house that had indoor plumbing. So, and that was the first time that our family had ever had indoor plumbing. So, and I'm not that old. So anyway, so a couple of things. One is there's some folks that were interested and have been doing the Kansho for us. So after the 10:10 service, I'm going to have a brief session out here on the veranda to talk about the Kansho and ringing the Kansho. So that's just, we won't spend a long time, but just go over some of the basics. Number two is we're going to repeat a session that we had last year. about living Shin Buddhist life in times of trouble and uncertainty. We're going to do that on March 11th. It'll be a hybrid type of meeting where we'll have be able to seat some people in the boardroom, and then the rest will be online. And there'll be a flyer out with a QR code so that you can register, because for the seating in the boardroom, we need people to register so we know how many to expect, and we also need to limit it because of the space. But so look for that on March 11th. It's a Tuesday night at 7 p.m. And we'll repeat that discussion, but with new information as it were, as time has marched on. So thank you.